Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 13th. So I'm just going to do, sorry, I meant to, you know what, yeah, I pre-shuffled these, you know. Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 13th. So I'm just pulling some cards for your basic, for your overall energy for the week. And then we're doing a little bit different format. I'm doing, these three cards are going to be about your love life, and these three cards are going to be about your career for the week. So it's already looking pretty interesting. So you started off with, for your energy, you got the World card, you got giving birth, and you got the rabbit, fertility. So some of you, if you want that, it's coming. And, you know, if you don't want that, you know, for some of you, be careful. But also, I feel like you have things that are just other exciting things coming too. I feel like you have projects and things that are coming about. Can you show me a little clarity on this, please? Oh, interesting. It was clarified by the World card. Interesting. Anything else? So yeah, you got Hangman and you got Three of Wands. So yeah, I feel like this is also what they're doing is you are coming to a point where you're deciding in your life what's been working and what hasn't, and there's some sort of belief pattern you've had where you're like, you know what, like you just got this epiphany of, you know what, I'm not gonna treat myself this way anymore. I'm gonna treat myself the way I deserve to be treated. Like, I'm gonna cook for myself, or I'm gonna, you know, do things for myself that I wouldn't normally do. So I feel like that's about to happen for you. And I feel like this is going to start forming new things. So whatever these little changes are, you're going to have other great things that happen because of it. Like maybe you make the decision to get healthier, right? And in return, you know, all of a sudden you can do all these extra things that you couldn't do before, right? So that's just what I feel like I'm getting from that. So anyway, the card that is your general energy for the week is the Nine of Earth card. Hopefully you can see that, which is really beautiful. It's like, that's like the, you know, the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like a minor wish fulfillment, you know, like not total wish, like the Star card, but it's like, you know, the everyday card of wish fulfillment for this week. So I feel like this week your work is actually going to be great. Let me show you what came up for that. So you got the Justice card to clarify it. You got Eight of Pentacles, and oh, I'm sorry, this is for your love life, not your work. I'm sorry. And you got 10 of Cups. So as your love life, this is beautiful because it is still wish fulfillment. So the fact that you got Justice card in your recent past position tells me that you are going to, you had sort of like a healing or something where you took the time to do what you needed to do, and things were kind of like, they came to like a right place for you. So you either like, you put time into something, or you made an offer to somebody and they accepted, you know, could be a proposal, could be also just, you know, like, hey, do you kind of want to date me or whatever, you know. I feel like there's some sort of offer that you put out there and now you're reaping the rewards of it. And they're showing that your current position, they show you as Eight of Pentacles this week. So they show you as really taking the time to do what you need to do to be ready for this next stage. And your soon future, you got 10 of Cups, full emotional fulfillment, like the whole package, right? And so they're saying that in order to get there, for your advice, you got the Balance card. So they're saying to make sure that you don't get too, like you keep yourself grounded. You know, it can be hard sometimes, you know, your mind goes a certain way, you really see a future with somebody and you see all these things, but they're telling you to just keep it kind of toned down and just keep at it and going at it from, you know, a pace that is comfortable and as the way it's supposed to. Just enjoy your time with this person, or if you're, you know, on the market looking around, they're saying, you know, just keep doing what you're doing, and just keep plugging away and looking, and you know, things will come to you, but just stay in balance with it. So, you know, if you're starting with those apps or whatever and you're being flooded with messages, just take a couple at a time, just, you know, focus on a little at a time. And they show the outcome, they show the wheel. So I feel like this is saying that you're gonna have something that's gonna pop up out of nowhere that is going to be, you'll be ready for it because you've been doing all this prep work, and then you get that 10 of Cups, right? So I feel like you're going to have that emotional fulfillment, and whether you're single, whether you're with somebody, I feel like they know that you've been putting the work into it, and they show something great is coming out, and they're just saying to just keep it balanced, just stay calm while you go there. Don't get too excited, because it can be easy to lose yourself, you know? So for your career, you actually got the Knight of Water, so, which is beautiful, clarified by 9 of Cups. Awesome. Let's see, you got Knight of Swords, and you got, let's see, 9 of Wands. So, all right, here's what they're saying. So, all right, so with the Knight of Water, they're saying you've been, for your career, you've been going with your heart, you've been letting it lead you, and you've been moving very quickly with what you see. Any opportunity that feels great to you, you've been taking it, right? And you've been living the dream. They show you as like things are coming up, and I'm just gonna caution you on this. They're saying something quick is probably going to pop up, some sort of emergency or some sort of quick communication that comes through, and they're saying to be careful to whatever it is that you know. They're saying for your advice, you got the Queen of Air. They are saying that if there is something that doesn't feel good to you with this, to just cut it out. You know logically what you need to do, and you also know like things might happen that are situational and temporary, but that are things that you have to address kind of quickly. They're saying to just, when they happen, don't react emotionally, to react, just size everything up and make this as a business decision, not a personal decision. I feel like for somebody that's listening to this, there is somebody maybe that you're thinking of hiring, and like this random person comes in, right? And they seem kind of awesome, but then when you're interviewing them, they're like, you know what, I think this is more of the business model you should have, not this. And you know what you've enjoyed doing, and it kind of goes against what your core beliefs are. And I feel like this person, you're gonna have to say, no, it's not gonna work. Or there's somebody that's been working for you, Libra, where they're like, oh, this is what I think would be a better idea, and you're gonna have to kind of like stand your ground on this and say, look, or just say, hey, maybe take the input, but just say, look, I'm gonna come back on this when I know that I can weigh all the factors in this and give you the correct decision. Because they're saying that the outcome here, you got 7 of Air, so there might be something that you're kind of trying to decide on that might not give you the best outcome, that you may go with it, but you may have to revise how you feel. So maybe if you were doing a launch of something, of a product, or you know, there's something in your job where there's a project you are working on, you might have to take a step back and go, oh, okay, there are some bugs in this. And they're not saying to not go through with it, but they're saying you might not be able to. Or maybe this person that you really do want to hire, you can, but maybe not for the role that they applied for. Maybe it's going to be for something different, because they're, you know, the qualities they have, they measure up with something different. So just keep that in mind. I feel like, yeah, you're going to have an opportunity, but it might not be in the category you want it to be in, or the category it started off being in, if that makes sense. All right, so Libra, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull a card from the Fairies deck. This is going to tell us how you can have more fun this week, how you can make this week the best for you emotionally and in a great way, and how to tackle the week in a way that is going to make your life feel like it's blossoming. So, all right, fairies, what do you have for advice for our dear Libra friends here? They're thinking very carefully. This one right here. So you got manifestation. Beautiful. So yeah, they're saying that this really is all up to you. You're holding the reins on this. So I think that's really beautiful. And that when you have the power in your own hands, I'm also seeing a lot of yellow on this card. So I'm just going to tell you, some of you need to go outside into the sunlight. So I don't always think of colors when I look at things, but that kind of stuck out to me with this one. So, and wear sunscreen. I'm sorry, that came up too. Just because I saw the socks were like half covering her. So get your sun, but protect yourself. But yeah, go outside. Have a great week, Libra. Bye-bye.